Bob Proctor reveals 10 small feminine gestures that melt any man's heart. Bob Proctor has always emphasized that everything in the universe is energy and vibration, and relationships are no exception. The way a woman emotionally connects with a man can have a profound impact, making him see her in a special and unforgettable way. However, many women spend their lives trying to understand what truly touches a man's heart, without realizing that the subtlest details make all the difference. Society encourages emotional games and superficial strategies, but true connection is not born from manipulation. It comes from authentic and natural attitudes. Small feminine gestures, when done sincerely, trigger deep emotional responses in men, awakening in them a feeling of appreciation and a genuine desire to draw closer. The first of these gestures is sincere admiration. Men are motivated by challenges and achievements, but behind the facade of strength and self-sufficiency lies a deep need for recognition. When a woman values not only what he possesses, but who he is, she creates a powerful emotional connection. A simple "I believe in you" can have more impact than any superficial compliment, because it reinforces his confidence and strengthens the bond between them. Another fundamental aspect is balanced vulnerability. Many women believe they need to be completely independent to keep a man interested, but the truth is that men want to feel needed and useful. This does not mean depending on them for everything, but rather allowing them to exercise their natural instinct to protect at strategic moments. Creating a space where he can feel like a part of her life strengthens the connection. Small gestures of affection and complicity also make all the difference. A subtle touch during a conversation, a genuine smile when hearing something important, or a deep, silent look creates a powerful emotional impact. These gestures convey a clear message that he is valued and understood, generating a much stronger bond than rehearsed words. In addition, a sense of mystery and novelty keeps the attraction alive. Men like the idea of discovering new layers in a woman. This does not mean creating emotional barriers or hiding who you are, but rather continuing to grow and surprise. Maintaining one's own interests, learning new things, and bringing new experiences into the relationship makes any connection more engaging. Another essential point is positive energy and emotional lightness. Men are naturally attracted to women who bring joy and harmony to their surroundings. This does not mean that one has to be in a good mood all the time, but rather create light and spontaneous moments that make him associate her presence with something positive and inspiring. Genuine gratitude is also one of the most impactful gestures. Small demonstrations of appreciation, like a simple "thank you" for something he did, show that she values his presence and efforts. This recognition awakens in the man the desire to continue investing in the relationship and to feel important in her life. Another powerful gesture is respecting his individuality. Men need space for their own interests and moments of solitude. A woman who understands and respects this need, instead of suffocating him, earns even more of his respect and admiration. This freedom within the relationship strengthens trust and the emotional connection. Subtle body language is another factor that impacts the male mind. Small movements, the way she smiles, the tilt of her head when listening to a story, or a fixed gaze during a conversation can communicate more than words. A discreet touch on the arm or shoulder also creates an unconscious emotional connection that men instinctively perceive. Finally, confidence and authenticity are the foundation for a strong bond. Men fall for women who know who they are and who do not feel the need to change to please others. A woman who is comfortable with herself, who expresses herself without fear, and who is genuine in her attitudes becomes magnetic to those who truly appreciate her. In the end, what truly makes a man feel that he has found someone special is the authentic feminine energy that transcends the physical and resonates with his own essence. This energy cannot be faked or manipulated because it arises from a genuine state of self-confidence and inner harmony. This is the real secret to melting a man's heart and creating a deep, lasting bond. The emotional connection between a man and a woman is not built with empty words or superficial strategies, but with authentic gestures that awaken deep feelings. Small details make all the difference, as they are what create lasting and genuine bonds. One of the greatest emotional triggers for men is the feeling of belonging and purpose. Men like to feel that their presence has a positive impact on someone's life. When a woman demonstrates that she trusts him and values his company, he feels motivated to be by her side. This can be expressed subtly, such as asking for his opinion on something important or showing that she appreciates his advice. Another essential point is the silent support during difficult times. Men do not always express their emotions easily, but when they find a woman who knows how to respect their silence and be present without pressuring them, the connection is strengthened. Sometimes a simple touch or a compassionate look conveys more than any motivational speech. The way a woman values small moments also makes all the difference. Love is not built only on grand events, but on the small daily interactions, a shared laugh, an unexpected gesture of affection, or a spontaneous hug or experiences that leave lasting marks in a man's memory. It is these little things that make him associate her presence with something positive and comforting. Nonverbal language is a powerful tool in attraction and emotional connection. A lingering look, the way she tilts her head when listening, or the way she smiles when he arrives, creates a deep impact. Men may not consciously notice these signals, but they feel them and respond instinctively. Another factor that increases feminine magnetism is the ability to maintain an aura of mystery and novelty. This does not mean hiding parts of oneself, but rather continuing to evolve and bring new elements into the relationship. A man feels intrigued and connected when he perceives that his partner has passions, hobbies, and interests of her own that continuously help her grow. The way a woman expresses herself emotionally can also influence the intensity of the connection. Men are more rational by nature, while women tend to communicate more emotionally. When she finds a balance between the two worlds, expressing her feelings clearly without exaggeration or demands, he feels more secure and at ease by her side. Kindness and respect are also fundamental elements in the emotional connection. Small gestures such as thanking, complimenting, and acknowledging his efforts reinforce the bond between them. When a man feels respected and valued, he opens up more genuinely and deeply to the relationship. Another important detail is the way she deals with challenges and conflicts. Disagreements are part of any relationship, but the way a woman reacts to these moments can strengthen or weaken the bond. Instead of turning a disagreement into a battlefield, women who know how to communicate maturely and resolve conflicts with respect and empathy create an emotionally safe environment for the man. The genuine enthusiasm for his presence is another factor that warms a man's heart. A man feels special when he perceives that his presence brings joy and excitement. Small gestures like showing happiness upon seeing him, taking an interest in the stories he tells, and sharing fun moments help create a stronger connection. Finally, a man never forgets a woman who makes him feel both free and deeply connected. He needs to feel that he can be himself without fear of judgment, that he can share his dreams and vulnerabilities without hesitation. This freedom within the relationship creates a powerful emotional bond that makes him want to be with her, not out of necessity, but by choice. One of the most powerful secrets to winning and maintaining a man's attention is understanding that he connects emotionally through experiences and feelings, not just words. Small feminine gestures create deep bonds and make a man feel something rare and special when he is with a woman. Emotional intelligence and empathy are fundamental in this process. Men may have difficulties expressing their emotions, but that does not mean they do not feel deeply. When a woman demonstrates that she understands his insecurities, his challenges, and even his moments of silence, she becomes a safe haven for him. This emotional connection strengthens the bond in a way that he may not always be able to explain, but he feels it. Another essential detail is the ability to make him feel admired and respected. Men do not need empty compliments, but genuine recognition. Demonstrating that she values his intelligence, his achievements, and his dedication to what he loves awakens in him a sense of purpose within the relationship. This makes him associate her presence with positive and motivating feelings. The way a woman carries herself and expresses herself also has a great impact on the male mind. Small gestures such as maintaining a soft tone of voice during intimate conversations, naturally smiling, and demonstrating ease in interactions make all the difference. Men are attracted to the energy that a woman transmits, and the combination of softness and confidence creates an irresistible magnetism. Confidence in one's own femininity is also a key point. Women who recognize their value and do not feel the need to prove themselves all the time end up generating a natural attraction. They do not try to impress, they simply express themselves authentically, and that creates a magnetic effect on men. Moreover, a man feels more connected when he sees that his partner is happy and fulfilled by his side. This does not mean depending on him for one's own happiness, but rather showing that his presence is valued and appreciated. Small gestures like a spontaneous, affectionate glance or a subtle touch communicate this feeling powerfully. The way a woman reacts to a man's affection and demonstrations of love also influences the emotional connection. When he feels that his effort to please her is recognized and appreciated, his natural tendency is to invest even more in the relationship. This creates a positive cycle where both feel valued and motivated to strengthen the bond. Another crucial factor is the ability to create unforgettable moments together. It is not just about grand events, but the small, everyday moments. An impromptu dinner, an unexpected outing, or even a deep conversation under the stars can become memorable experiences that he will always associate with her. These experiences create an emotional bond that grows stronger over time. Spontaneity and lightness also have a profound impact. Men appreciate women who know how to laugh, who enjoy the moment, and who do not overcomplicate things unnecessarily. When he feels that he can relax and be himself by her side, the bond naturally strengthens. The way a woman maintains her individuality within the relationship is another powerful element. Men are naturally attracted to women who have their own passions, goals, and interests. This not only awakens his admiration, but also keeps the flame of attraction alive. When a woman continues to grow and evolve, she keeps the relationship always interesting and dynamic. Finally, what truly marks a man is the feeling of connection and harmony he experiences with a woman. It is not about perfection, but authenticity. He may forget isolated words and gestures, but he will never forget how he felt when he was with her. This is the key to creating a lasting and unforgettable bond. Creating a deep and meaningful connection with a man does not require tricks or manipulation, but rather the understanding that small actions, when done with authenticity, can mark his mind and heart forever. When a woman awakens genuine feelings in him, the relationship becomes something he values and desires to maintain. One of the most powerful elements to strengthen this bond is the ability to make him feel unique. Men can receive generic compliments all the time, but when they perceive that a woman truly sees them beyond the surface, it touches them in a special way. Making specific observations about his personality, acknowledging his efforts, and valuing his presence create an emotional bond that goes beyond physical attraction. Another fundamental aspect is consistency in attitudes. Men connect deeply with women who are emotionally predictable in a positive way. This means he knows that he can rely on her energy, her support, and her presence without fear of sudden mood swings or emotional games. Emotional predictability generates security, and that security is essential for a lasting bond. The way a woman reacts to the difficulties and challenges of life also influences the emotional connection. Men feel more connected to women who know how to face complicated situations with balance and emotional intelligence. This does not mean hiding emotions or pretending that everything is fine all the time, but rather demonstrating maturity and a constructive approach in the face of adversities. The ability to inspire him to be better is another factor that differentiates a common relationship from a deep connection. Men feel more attracted and connected to women who encourage them to grow, who awaken their potential, and who challenge them in a positive way. When he realizes that being by her side makes him a better person, he naturally wants to keep her presence in his life. The way a woman has fun and enjoys life also has a significant impact. Men are attracted to women who know how to create light and fun moments, who manage to find joy in the little things, and who do not take everything so seriously all the time. This emotional lightness makes him associate her presence with something positive and enjoyable. Another detail that marks a man is the way she deals with affection and emotional intimacy. Small gestures such as a spontaneous hug, an unexpected caress, or simply being present at the right moments create a connection that goes beyond the physical. It is these demonstrations of affection that make him feel special and valued within the relationship. The way a woman positions and values herself within the relationship is also a determining factor. Men respect and admire women who know their worth, who do not accept less than they deserve, and who are not afraid to set healthy boundaries. This demonstrates security and self-confidence, qualities that are extremely attractive to a man. Additionally, a man feels deeply connected to a woman who cultivates trust in the relationship. Small gestures like respecting his privacy, not creating unnecessary insecurities, and showing that she trusts him create an emotionally safe environment where he can be himself without fear of judgment or excessive demands. Finally, the true secret to melting a man's heart lies in the energy a woman exudes. The way she feels about herself, her self-confidence, her authenticity, and her lightness create a natural magnetism that men feel, even if they cannot rationally explain it. When a woman is aligned with her essence, her presence becomes unforgettable. If you want to create a deep and authentic bond with a man, remember, it is not about changing who you are to please him, but about becoming so secure and connected with yourself that he feels that being by your side is a privilege. True love does not arise from strategies, but from the genuine connection between two souls that complement each other. If this content resonated with you, share it with other women who also want to better understand the male emotional connection. And remember, true power has always been within you.